Morning, everyone. This is Sean Butner with Start Your Week with a High Performance Coach. So we're wrapping up Friday right now, but we want to get you set for this weekend and the coming week so that you can feel the most amount of joy, personal growth, and impact in your communities. So today's topic is all about how productivity is not burnout or burnout is not productivity, right? We all intuitively understand this, but there's so much pressure in personal development out there. There's so much pressure in a lot of like the success stuff that you can read where people are always telling you you gotta grind, you got to work hard, you got to put in all the hours that you have into your work. And that's fine and all for getting an initial level of success, but it's not really what success is. Because if you think about it, success is being able to achieve a whole lot in your life and also, not burn out, not destroy your health in the process, not destroy the relationships around you in the process, not hate life in the process. So how can we really get into this productivity without burnout? Because, being from the tech world, I've seen this in startup culture, I've seen this in a lot of the big companies that do tech. There is this culture of hours equals productivity. And, or that we're going to have this huge burst of productivity right before we ship. Maybe you do project work and you've had that experience where things are slow, and then like the 2 weeks to a month leading up to when things launch, things get crazy. You're not, you're working at the office, maybe you're sleeping at the office, maybe you're not seeing your family, maybe you're not working out as much because your whole focus is getting this project launched. So how is that sustainable, right? There are cultures out there too where it's like you have that burst and you get some time to recuperate, which is great. I mean, that's not ideal to have that huge ramp up of work. But, it gets things done. I worked at a company where you were expected to be at that level of grinding and self-sacrifice the whole year, right? You would put in, 80 hours or more in a week trying to get the thing launched, and you're expected to be right there on Monday, super early, not complaining, and ready to start the next project that was wrapping up. So you're consecutively in this, launch thing. And so what ends up happening is you burn out, right? It's not sustainable over the long term. So how can we achieve more progress, achieve more things in life without burning out? Well, it comes down to a video that I have for you that's linked to this video or in my bio, and that is the 5 pillars of high performance. So what this allows you to do is actually have a greater capacity to do things when you need to get it done so that you can create space for your family and other things. Some of it, too, is up to the culture, so you need to be able to be bold and say, hey, here's a boundary. I'm not going to be working after 7 o'clock, during these times, or we need to plan the project so that we're not in this zone of craziness right before it launches. So, and that is one of the pillars is courage. And so how can you speak up and be a leader in that for your peers? Because it's really tough if you're the only voice there, but if you're rallying everyone around you to say, hey, we need to plan better, we need to allow people to live, we don't want people to burn out, because that's when they make mistakes. That's when they leave the company, and then we spend all this time trying to retrain new folks. So I have that video for you. Definitely go check that out. And really quickly, what the 5 pillars of high performance are that we've found from the science of high performance is finding consistent levels of clarity in your life. So knowing who you are, what you're doing, and really being laser focused on what's effective in your life. We talk about managing your energy. So the more energy that you have, the more buoyant, positive energy you have, the more engaged you are in the task at hand, the more able you are to speak up when you need to, the more able you are to get things done or influence people as you need to go about it. We talk about being bold again, to be able to speak up and say, hey, this isn't right, or hey, we need to change this, right? Just that act of like, sure, we can do this now, but this isn't going to work over the long term. That could be a really difficult conversation for a lot of folks. But having tools to help you speak to that, to help you speak up about that is really helpful. And so we have clarity, energy, courage. Fourth pillar is productivity, focusing on the things that yield the most results and getting rid of distractions or things that are just busy work, whether it's delegating, whether it's reworking it so it's a little bit more productive. And then finally, having the influence on your teams, in your family, in your community that you need to really make a difference. So I have a video that goes through some questions for you on the 5 pillars of high performance. Just check out SeanButler.com/achieve to get signed up for that free video training with some other stuff for you at the end if you stick around for that. But primarily we're delivering that awesome value of the 5 pillars and some questions you can ask yourself every day and every week to make sure that you're honed in on that. So yeah, all right. That said, if you like this video, please do the social thing and share it with friends and family or whatever. If you're new here, drop down and say hi where you're from. If you have any questions, just post that below where you're watching this video. That would be super helpful. I like to answer questions. I see you, Dave. I see you, Bob Joe Woods. I hope you guys are doing great on a Friday morning. So, but yeah, these 5 pillars really helped change my life. And that's why I'm a coach, because I learned these years and years and years ago, found out how helpful it was for me to just get my life straight and get some momentum towards what I really wanted to build with my life. And ultimately, I have the opportunity now to give back. So that's why I'm doing this video for free for you. So there you go. So be sure you click that link and sign up if you're interested in figuring out how to achieve more with less burnout. I would really love to serve you in that capacity and help you along your path as much as possible. So, all right. That's all I got on a Friday. I hope you guys are doing great again. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll talk to you guys on Monday. Take care.